Ready? So first off, like I said, Kal, Allah, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Badash. Right, Shalom, down honors to the apostles of Great Stone, and Shalom to the brothers that do work on that sincerely and in truth. Right, where the brothers, once again, from GMS Jamaica, with an update, geopolitical update on what in place of the world. Right now, this is concerning what happened with the Chinese-US situation at the moment. Right, because you know the Chinese and the US in an ongoing trade war, right, and it only gets worse and worse, right. It don't reach a point yet where it start affect people on a major level, but you know things that are still happening. So no further ado, right into the article.
Alright, so this article is from RT News titled "China Wants US to Bear the Cost of Trade War by Making Rare Earths More Rare." And this was published August 8th.
Right, and if they talk about rare earth metals, but a lot of people don't know what rare earth metals are. Right? These are minerals they use to make from smartphones to any electronic, from processors, yeah, things like that. Weaponry, all of that. See, so this kind of China, I triple the US, even the US military. Right, because they won't be able to build a new tech, or they'll cost them a lot to build a new tech.
Right, so if this is to come in effect, it is basically crippling US ability in terms of developing weaponry and so on. Right. It said the China's Rare Earths Association has warned that the trade conflict with the US will harm American businesses and consumers.
Right.
As it confirmed its readiness to weaponize the prize elements.
Right.
Rare earth elements are critical for the high-tech industry in the manufacture of everything from mobile phones to modern fighter jets. The Association of China Rare Earth Industry, comprising almost 300 miners, processors, and manufacturers, held a special meeting earlier this week, just several days after US President Donald Trump threatened to hit Beijing with a new batch of tariffs.
Right, so as I can see, this trade war go on and it get more serious and serious by the day. Right, Donald Trump said in reach a trade agreement with China. Right, he basically must say my whole theme Arden is either his theme or the highway. Right, and China said, well, they go up for them thing too. Now, with rare earth metals, it's not a situation where the US have options for the market, because other than China, there's just one other option here for the market, Australia. Right, China are the chief producer of rare earth metals. Right, and I have other countries who mine it, but they get all like 85% get processed in China, and 15% get processed in Australia.
This trade war, every trade war affects both nations.
Right, it does.
Every nation is involved, but however, this one will affect America much more than China. You understand? Because basically the American use to them high way of life. I mean, the Chinese, even if we should cut off certain things from the Chinese people will accept it better than now. The proud Americans will.
Right. But because you know the Chinese are coming from a history, you know. Right? If you're talking China, they call it the Great Leap. Right? When the Chinese is going to suffer a big famine, you know, on a massive scale. So the whole country suffer. So China was once one of the lowest nations on the earth where that is concerned. Yes, I'm used to that. See, matter of fact, we're going to appreciate now. Matter of fact, the Chinese was considered one of the weaker nations. Right? If I can remember, I think in the 1700s, I think in the 1800s, when Britain basically took over China, yo. See, the central bank in China now belong to Britain. See, so China was basically a war nation, just like the nation like Caribbean. But what we see have now, they might get strength. Go ahead.
Alright, so it's Isaiah chapter 14, verse 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we?
Right, because a few years ago, China couldn't talk up to America that way.
Much less we have dominance, because them produce 80% of rare earth minerals.
Right.
So them in a position
when
of
when
power.
yeah, right. And not even that, brother, because China won the majority of the US debt. Right? So they should much before China have, yo. Right? All the new nations used to consider war nations have come up. Because even speaking about it, you can talk about Iran. Right? And now in Iran military power way than the normal people expect, yo. Right? The Iranian them say it all the time. A running pan Iran will not be like a running pan Iraq. It's not going to be a war over, yo. Right? The casualties are going to be equal on both sides. Right? You know, we're going to walk over, yo. Right? So you see them smaller nations, Pakistan. Right? Pakistan have come up. Right? Iran, India, China. See, all the nations have come up strong here with them can actually back down America. Even a small little country like the Philippines.
Korea as well.
Not Korea. See, they say, as thou become as weak as we. Go ahead.
Art thou also become weak as we?
Right.
Art thou become like unto us?
Right.
Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee,
Right.
and the worms cover thee.
Yeah, because they might deteriorate, yo. Not only are the nations that get strong, but they might deteriorate. Right? From them infrastructure, right, to them economy, they must slowly deteriorate, yo.
And that's why this article warns about the businesses, the breakdown of the businesses, and what the other one is saying on the article again.
That affect a lot of business.
Businesses and consumers.
Okay. Finish?
Yeah, but this one finish.
See, so you know, people might think that this war now will affect them because another Middle Eastern war, but you know, the thing is going in stages, yo. See, the economic war will affect you first, right? And this war not gonna be a Middle Eastern war, it's gonna be a world war, right? Because they're gonna fight on this side of the world as well, right? You know, American people really dumb and docile, you know, right? Because some of them not even know which part place they're on the map, right? And because they watch so much CNN and watch too much Hollywood movie, right? Them legit think America is unstoppable, yo. They still think that if them are the highest, them are the head, and them are the shit in the world, yo. See, but you even have other countries in the world like we're supposed to be an ally, like Germany and France. We are step from them, yo. See, because the American agenda is about the American interests, right? And in the really benefit Europe. Matter of fact, 70% of the sanctions they put on Russia and Iran affect Europe more than Russia and Iran. Because when you go say Russia, the last sanction they put on Russia is that they're not allowed to borrow from certain European banks. Who it affect? It affect the European them because they don't get the revenue, yo.
So Jeremiah 50:23. How is the armor of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Right.
How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Right, because you know the nations are come up against Babylon to destroy it, yo. Right, they might lose them power.
Right, from you know, from in the 60s,
Right.
American decline.
Right.
Steadily declining. And everywhere, in a moral, financially, the infrastructure,
Hey,
everywhere, America going
even
down.
American military. I mean, let them say people say the Russian military outdated, right? Now back in the 60s, I think at 67 or 69, right? Russia tests. In the 67, Russia tests the biggest bomb known to man, which was 50 megatons. Right? The biggest bomb America tests, what them have known, is 15 megatons. Right, so America lose the arms race. Right, Russia the biggest bombs. Right, America might have a lot of the military might be, right, but China military bigger than for them. See?
And China now have all of them soldiers them all over the place.
No, China soldiers concentrated in one place. See? America want to do. Right.
What about things wrong in I know?
Rare earth elements are critical for high-tech industry in the manufacture of everything from mobile phones to modern fighter jets. The Association of China Rare Earth Industry, comprising almost 300 miners, processors, and manufacturers, held a special meeting earlier this week, just several days after US President Donald Trump threatened to hit Beijing with a new batch of tariffs. In a statement issued on Wednesday, the association called Washington's tariffs policy trade bullying,
Right.
aimed at suppressing China's development.
Right, that's why I said when them say at the right term, trade bullying. Because America is the hammer of the whole earth, yo. They might want to go around and bully everybody. See, but now for them time for crash, yo. Right?
We express our firm opposition to it, it said, adding that Chinese rare earth companies should actively expand both foreign and domestic markets. While the ACREI acknowledged that are no winners in a trade war,
They got both parties and suffer.
it warned that American citizens and businesses will fall victim to the conflict between the world's two biggest economies.
Because you have companies companies left inside America, a few of them left inside America, because iPhone are assembled in China, Samsung them are assembled in China. So a few businesses left in America will suffer. I know what kind of ironic and funny. Even Huawei when them look up on China with, Huawei have all the resources right now in their backyard, yo. Kind of any tech thing they want to do. So instead of trying to pressure Huawei, they end up flip back on them.
The cost of tariffs imposed by the United States should be borne by the US market and consumers, the statement read.
I have a precept for that. Because so Revelation 18 and 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buy their merchandise anymore. Because basically, what is going to happen is that you're going to have a massive decline in every business happening in America.
Right.
You know what I mean? All of the American businesses, because naturally if a country go down, the people, business, everything in that country going to go down. You know what I mean? Because over the years, America was a beacon of light for trading, merchant, a lot of persons. Kingdoms get rich over America over the years.
Right, I remember say even in a after World War II, during the war, you have businessmen who make money based on by the angle where the war shift.
Right.
Because you make money based off of confidence. That's how you make investment. So that if they confidence in America, I will push through and I'll stay on top and then investment them in America. And then I confidence in America and put them investment when they have confidence. Right? That's the reason why so much business move called China, because they have confidence in China.
That's one more nail in America.
Right, so that's one more nail as president, one more nail like coffee. Yeah, go ahead.
Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5. Yea also, because he transgressed by wine,
Right.
he is a proud man.
Right.
Neither keep it at home.
Right, is it them proud, yo? As Chris said, they don't keep at home. Because what's that in the first place? They made it everybody else's business, yo. What America have to do with trading between China and Europe? Or China and Iran?
Russia and
Or Russia and Iran? Why them concerned with that, yo?
when largest is desire as health
Right?
and is as death.